you can see, we're in a different location. We're in an old school record store. We're at Better Days Records, and so much has changed in the record industry since back in the day. So take a look. We're here at 921 Barrett Avenue, and we're in Better Days Records. And this reminds me of my youth because back in the day, I spent my Saturdays whenever I had some money going to the record store. In Hopkinsville, it was Whit's Music, but this was a place to be. And this is nice, Ben, because I come in here all the time. And tell us about, what it's like in 2026 owning a record store, because I see it making a comeback.
Well, for me, it hadn't changed that much because I have been around since 1976, made it through COVID, made it through all the hard times. So yes, it is coming back, and it's because people are now wanting physical product. And they wanting to own something, and they want the experience, and they want the attitude that goes along with who has something first, who's got something old, who's collecting something, or who still wants to sit around and listen to, and now, again, having listening parties, sitting on the porch, listening to an LP.
And the thing about walking into a record store and talking with someone like yourself is that, you know the background on the artist, you know what's hot, you know what's coming up, and, just being able to offer that to the customer.
Oh, yeah, and that's actually when people ask me that question all the time. I will say that, especially they ask me, well, how do you stay in business? Now, I'm at the age where I can say it's wisdom driven. So I'm with a lot of stuff where things were introduced to the world, and I was even a part of even helping it be a hit or not hit. And now they want the information from a living being, and they'll come and see me, and I have the information just like the computer. I'm like the old school computer. I'm a real computer.
And also, we're looking at hard copies and albums and relationship to streaming. Help people understand that process.
Well, to understand where the streaming is just basically a new form of radio. And radio, the way it was even provided the sound, but then the radio used to have you understand, well, then go to your local record store and provide you owning. So now, in the last 20 years, you just were able to listen and not able to own. So that's where the record store is definitely coming back in to play. So now you can own a physical product and listen, and so it's just kind of a 360 circle, but it's taken 30 years.
I just happen to be looking over at your rack, and I've got this at home. Curtis Mayfield, the 2-record set. And I know now you're getting actually into the producing of artists. Now, what does that process entail?
Yeah, so what we found out in the last 15 to 20 years, there's not been that many R&B, soul, or urban, jazz, blues. Those artists, they did pick up on just doing Spotify, iTunes, or streaming services. So now a person like myself, I'm going to license, and new artists, if they want to come on board to Better Days Records, we are relaunching our label to actually put out physical product again, because the urban market is getting slim, and we don't want it to go away. And we also want to teach our youth to be able to own something. So so we are real excited about launching Better Days Records again, and actually pressing up vinyl and reissuing and licensing old product so that our record store will have those pieces in stock.
And last thing is, record stores are more than just for where you pick up, the latest music. But I know, like with our show, Destination Smooth Jazz, you can pick up tickets here, and for some of the other shows that happen, this is also that spot for that as well. Of course, you always have neat paraphernalia, and just some really eclectic, really great old school music.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of goes back to just the 360, bringing everything back to community, bringing everything back to people wanting to have tactile things, even from posters to stickers to buttons to just things to have, ticket stubs. And that's a great one to talk about. We are probably one of the only few people, especially in this region, that we do lobby for getting hard copy tickets, especially for the urban audience. And now that's beginning to come back, and they have a piece of something, a piece of history, and they remember. They love that, people hanging on to the ticket stub.
So, Ben, if people want to find out more about your store and just want to come in and talk to you, how can they reach you?
Yeah, we're here every day from 11 to 7, Saturday 11 to 7, Sunday 12 to 6, and I'm usually here every morning to open up, and I welcome everybody to come in just to get information of how to keep the brick and mortar music and record stores alive.